964, bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Emerald as part of Throwback Thursday. In the last episode, we did the trick room, the trick house, and did a couple of fights over there to get our Pokemon some much-needed experience. I went off-screen and got the XP share, and I've given it to HM Slave, mainly so he can start getting us some can start getting us some better items. So once she's in the 10s, so like once I think it's level 11, the thing shifts over, we're going to start seeing what kind of items she gets us that way. I realize there aren't any Zigzagoons or its evolved forms until after the 5th gym that we can get after that, so this might be the only opportunity we have. But with all this taken care of, we're now free to advance higher and higher back to Mauville City. No, we are not battling. We are not battling Wattson today. I have to think of a strategy to beat him. It might involve X items or X. Yeah, it might involve X items, to be brutally honest with you. All right. I don't know what moves these guys know, so for argument's sake, I'm gonna switch to Scuttlebutt. I think he may have an Aron. May have an Aron. But if if it's around here, then they're electric type most likely, so. Oh no, Aron. Yeah, I was right. How did you did not find an Aron here, dude? I was in the friggin' cave I was just in. Good lord. Don't lie. Lying leads to crying. At least Scuttlebutt gets it. Alright, HM Slave. Level 7. Alright, Electrike. Alright. My best chance at fighting these things is to go with my best attacker, and that's Burb right now. Once I get paralyzed, though, I'm doomed. Yep, I'm doomed. God, I have some cherry berries. That might actually be the only way I survive the electric gym. But no, I need a couple of days to maybe even a week or so to think of a strategy to beat the gym leader. We are way off from being able to even think about it right now. Alright, Paralyze Heal. Once HM Slave is level 11, we can get to work. No hidden items, okay. Here's our fight with May coming up. I think she starts with a fire type. Let's find out the hard way. Hi, Mikey. Long time no see. While I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger. So how about a little battle? Yeah, well, she doesn't give us much of a choice in the matter, like the last time. She was very friendly last time, but this time, not so much. Alright, a Lombre. Yeah, I can beat this. I can beat this shit in my frickin' sleep. I ain't afraid of you. But you're gonna astonish my Seagull? My Seagull is astonished by her own poop. Leave her alone. Alright. HM Slave grew to level 9. Very nice. Trying to learn Headbutt. There are no Headbutt trees here, but it's not like it matters, so there you go. It's not like you're going to use it anyway. You are an HM Slave. You exist to be an HM Slave. Alright, so Slugma. Probably because it knows Rock Throw. Alright, so if I keep Scuttlebutt in, she'll fall asleep. Which is why we're not going to do that. This is before Gen 4 fixed all that stuff to make the bad side effects actually happen now. Let's go with Butterfree to take on Marshtomp. She had a hard time beating him last time, but this time I think she's got it covered. She's stronger. She hits harder. And more importantly, she has the Miracle Seed. Also, it's quad effective against Marshtomp, which also really helps. matter how hard this Marshtomp hits us, we will replenish our HP very quickly. Alright, one more and we should be good. Wow, his water guns hit really hard though. Alright, Marshtomp is down. Butterfree to level 20! Yay! Butterfree is trying to learn Morning Sun. In lieu of Harden, because I don't really see a need for it anymore, I think I will get rid of Harden. Nice way to heal yourself, you know? Alright, HM Slave grew to level 10. Which is good. Yikes, you're better than I expected. Mikey, you've been busy training too, haven't you? I think you deserve a reward. This is from me. Alright, we got the item finder. Doesn't really help us in this particular game, but what have you. What have you. She thinks we should train harder for our next match. Sweetie, you're going to be going up against the exact same three or four Pokemon next time we meet up. Actually, next time we fight, we should have a much more well-built team. I can't complain that badly. In fact, some of these Pokemon might have actually been retired by that point. That's how sporadic the battles with your rival are in this game. Thank God they fixed that in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Alright, let's see. Who's up next? Electrike. No thank you. I said, no thank you. Alright. Alright, so we got two guys up here at the same time. Let's go Taboos and let's go with Burb. Do I have any repels? I think I'm going to use a repel here. I need to, because this is getting ridiculous now. I know there are no Pokemon over here that can affect me. Or that are useful to me. Alright. Double battle coming up. Taboos and Burb. I think we can clean up shop after this. If I have any Pokemon that I know Taboos can't beat, I will swap out. It's probably going to be Voltorb. Oh, Electrike and Lombre, okay. Let's go Leech Life and Wing Attack. Assuming this doesn't kill. It did, okay, good job. Alright, HM Slave to level 11. Nuzleaf, ooh, even better. Okay. Should be able to take it out, actually. Should actually do a ton of damage to it. Ooh! Nice! Fucking Thunder Wave. Piece of shit. Alright, Leech Life, and we'll do Quick Attack on Electrike. Ooh! Guts kicked in. Beautiful. Alright, who's up next? Voltorb. Alright. Get rid of that Nuzleaf. HM Slave grew to level 12. So we'll definitely be doing a lot better, we'll definitely be doing a lot more damage this time around. There you go, Burb. There you go, Burb. Alright. 1288. Nice. Leave me alone, weirdo. Alright. So we're good there. I want to use a Paralyze Heal. And then the last thing we gotta do is take the item off of HM Slave. So he can start picking up, so she can start picking up some useful items for us. So run here. Let's check here. I think there's another hidden item somewhere. Ooh, double battle? Ooh, double battle. Please be double battle. Please be double battle. This would be so nice. Nice, double battle. Wait, you fell off Cycling Road. Sweetie, your leg would be broken. Abra and, shit, Magnemite. Okay. Taboos and Burb. Let's go Bite on Abra. Actually, wait, no. Astonish on Abra. Wing Attack on Abra. This should knock Abra out immediately. Alright, Taboos, level 18. And Burb, 22. Alright. Tackle, okay. We'll see if Supersonic works, and we will just keep wing attacking. Alright, so Magnemite's defenses are still pretty damn high, and it also quad resists, so maybe I'll switch to quick attack. Alright, so that works. So we'll go Astonish, and we'll do quick attack. Oh yeah, quick attack's doing a lot more damage, okay. Come on, crit, 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 Taboos! There you go, that's my girl. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, we're about to get a Swallow. That will be really big right now. Nice. Alright. Swallow is absolutely huge right now. Especially if they rely too heavily on paralyzing me in the gym. This could be probably the biggest Pokemon we have at the start. Alright. Thank you. Let's take a look at them stats. HP didn't go up that much, but that attack and that speed are huge right now. Alright. So, Burb, you are set to go. Everybody else could use some levels, so I think Burb is going to sit on the sidelines for a little bit while we prepare the last few clashes we need for, getting ready for this gym. We are not fighting it today, though. Not on this Throwback Thursday. I physically cannot do it right now. I know we're still leagues behind where we should be. Like, I'm legitimately trying to think of every single possible, like, kickback we can get. I may even do the Wind Straight House before we fight the gym leader here. Alright, Butterfree. What are we gonna do? Let's see what Gus does first. Alright. Good job. Okay, 2 more Pokemon to go. And so Gust is probably going to do more than Absorb is here. So we'll have to wait until we get Mega Drain at least before we start reliably using Absorb. And even then, I think by the point this thing gets Mega Drain, we're probably going to be looking to find this thing's replacement. And I have a genuine idea of what it's going to end up being. It's a rare Pokemon, but I think we'll be able to catch it. Alright, level 21. Nice. Alright, last up is Tentacool. Alright, we do Gust. That should take it out. It didn't. Okay. I'm impressed, Tentacool. I thought for sure that was going to take you out. Alright. There's a lot to explore and do in Mauville City, so I think we're going to have to postpone that for another episode. So, thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. I will give you an extra 5 minutes in the next episode. So, I will see you guys then. Until we meet again, my lovelies, in a few hours, Saya freaking Nara.